Hey stalkers, I love you. So unlike last week's video where I procrastinated hardcore and didn't do it until the last minute, I'm doing this one well in advance and planned it out and thought it out and wanted to do this one because I thought it'd be fun. So I'm going to attempt to do a do-it-yourself project where I take some crayons and I melt them on top of a canvas with a hairdryer. But I'm not doing the normal, like, super gluing them onto the top and melting them so they drip down. I am going to be doing this, attempting this right here. Goddamn cars, let's go! Stop street racing, that's illegal, motherfuckers. So yeah, I am going to attempt to do this, and I can use it as something that I can hang up on my wall if it works out. So let's get to it and see how well I do. So for this do-it-yourself, what you need is a canvas, a fork, a hairdryer, and some crayons.
So the first step is to cut your crayons accordingly to how big you want, depending on your canvas size. I decided to cut my crayons in half. The next step, you're going to take the wrappers off of all the crayons, and if you want, you can line them up or organize them however you would like. Now when it comes to actually melting the crayons, the fork didn't really work out very well, so I tried using some tongs, but that didn't work out very well either. So what I found that worked decently was to just kind of hold the crayon down on top of the canvas with the fork, and then applying the heat until it started melting, and then using the fork to just move the crayon around until it's fully melted. This is where you get to be creative. You can choose to put each color wherever you want on the canvas, choose to blend which colors you want together, and you can decide how much white space you want left, whether or not you want the colors to drip over the edges, and it's just a chance to be creative and decide how you want your art to look. Throughout the process, I lifted up the canvas and angled it and used the heater that way, so that way I could kind of help form where the crayon would melt and blend the colors a little bit better together, as well as to get the crayons to melt over around the edges.
So in the end, it didn't turn out exactly as I had hoped, but it's still alright. So this is the final product. Looking in the camera, it looks a lot cooler than looking at it close up. So I definitely have to like hang it up on the wall to look at it from afar. But it turned out alright. But yeah, I've learned some tips for next time. Maybe not use such big pieces of crayons on such a small canvas because it took up a lot of the white space. Definitely do certain colors last. Clean the fork in between using the different colored crayons because it blended like the purples into like the yellow, and yeah. So it wasn't a complete success, but it turned out alright. So yeah, give it a try if you guys want. Comment down below if you guys like this video idea. And don't forget to share the video with everyone that you know and everyone that you don't know, including strangers, because strangers are awesome. And give the video a thumbs up. Squirt, squirt, squirtle. Don't forget to check out over here where you can find a link to my last week's video where I talked about how awesome my managers are at work, as well as my weekly vlogs. And don't forget to subscribe right over there for this face every Monday and Friday around 3 p.m.-ish. And try it out. It's somewhat fun.